but he has the kindest spirit, and like he could pretend to be tough, but deep down, like he's like, oh my gosh, like
Rihanna, what's up, man? She came through and gassed me on that record, gassed me on my own song or whatnot, man. So this record, this really belongs to her, real talk. So yeah, come up here, man, talk about it.
Well, thank you, Kendrick, for giving me this incredible opportunity to be on such a great record. I love this record, and I'm honored to do this with you. Congrats, you deserve this.
Yeah, I'm anti because I had it with you. Okay, I'm auntie like your daddy's sister, auntie like a family picture, and I had way better snitches than you, TBH. Yeah, that man, he's still with you. He can't leave. Y'all go on vacation. I bet it's Antigua. Sir, you're jealous. You're jealous that A$AP Rocky is living the life with Rihanna that you couldn't live.
Rihanna is firmly on Kendrick's side in his feud with Drake. They're reportedly working on new music and planning to expose Drake's shady behavior with women. Kendrick's diss tracks and internet detectives have uncovered evidence supporting his claims, shocking fans. Beyond Drake's controversial texts to Millie Bobby Brown, more disturbing reports about his conduct are emerging. Kendrick's not done yet. Insiders say he's teaming up with Rihanna to expose Drake. After Drake dissed her and A$AP Rocky, Rihanna cut ties over his alleged inappropriate behavior. Are they planning to take him down with their collab? What's the new evidence? Let's break it down.
I already got stuff that I feel like I can make hits out of.
Oh,
yeah, really.
Give me more.
Despite Rihanna moving on and starting a family with A$AP Rocky, Drake still holds bitterness. On his 2023 album, he takes aim at Rihanna, boasting about being with better women. Yeah, and the ex was average with you, yeah. I'm anti cause I had it with you, okay? I'm anti like your daddy's sister, anti like a family picture, and I had way. Drake's continued obsession with dissing Rihanna, who rejected him years ago and now has a family with A$AP Rocky, is puzzling given his success. Yet he even dragged A$AP Rocky into his lyrics. Why they make it sound like I'm still hung up on you, that could never be, girl can't ruin me, better him than me. In another late night from For All the Dogs, Drake mentions A$AP Rocky. Fans think he's using Rihanna for attention, which is disappointing considering his past obsession with her.
I wish I could fuck every girl in the world. I wish I could fuck every girl in the world. I wish I could fuck every girl in the world. Maybe not every girl in the world. Maybe every girl in Toronto. Shout out to Rihanna, I love you, baby.
Rihanna never called Drake her boyfriend, treating him more like a fan. After their fling ended, she publicly distanced herself. This traces back to 2005, when they met during Pon de Replay filming. Despite Drake's claims of love, Rihanna never reciprocated publicly.
I think that we have a connection that's established for life, and that is that I love her and support her unconditionally, and I like to think that she feels the same way. Whenever
Still fancy her though?
Do I fancy her? Of course. I mean, who wouldn't? Look at her, she's stunning. Of course I do. Yeah, no, she's incredible. But it's one of those things that it's a maybe one day, maybe not.
She is an amazing woman that made me feel nervous, man. She made me feel small. She's an overwhelming being. Like, she's beautiful and talented, and her personality is like, it's almost like scary. And for the first time, a woman just brought back that feeling of when I was 17 or 18, and I appreciate it so much.
I mean, she gives me inspiration, but it more comes in the form of, like when we dance, she just presses up against me a little extra hard, That's really my motivation to really do.
Rihanna didn't reciprocate Drake's affection. She dated Chris Brown instead. Despite the DV incident, Drake later collaborated with Chris. Rumors sparked in May 2009 after Rihanna and Drake were seen together at a bowling alley, but Rihanna clarified they were just having fun. Despite this, Drake obsessively mentioned her, even dedicating a whole song, Fireworks, to their brief encounter.
Knowing each other, I think we've done some normal things. I don't know if we've ever played board games, but I mean, I know we go bowling a lot. Not necessarily with Rihanna a lot.
Okay, just you and your crew.
We've been bowling before. And then, I love doing like just to me, the club is work, you know, the majority of the time. So I like to do things like go to the arcade and play games, or go bowling, play ping pong, go karting, paintball, which we haven't done because these guys are scared.
Okay.
Because I'm the best, you know what I'm saying? My squad is the best.
You're the best.
Yeah. I'm the, you know. But yeah, so I mean, we do things to have fun all the time.
I see. I mean,
I see you wrote down Scrabble and Battleship.
Yeah, I did, because I had to remember. Look,
right.
I've got to remember my jokes by numbers.
I think she's. I think we're in the same building. Maybe I'll ask her if she wants to play Scrabble.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Drake and Rihanna theme Scrabble.
That's kind of sexy.
It is sexy Scrabble.
You never know where that could end up.
Rihanna's lack of reciprocity led Drake to throw shade, feeling missiled. Despite this, they collaborated on work. After her split from Chris Brown at the 2016 VMAs, Drake publicly professed his love, but Rihanna's reaction suggested otherwise.
But most of all, we love the woman who hasn't changed since day one. She's someone I've been in love with since I was 22 years old.
Fans slammed Drake for turning Rihanna's moment into a declaration of his love. Rihanna later admitted feeling uncomfortable with his speech in an interview with Vogue. Wading through Drake's speech was probably the most uncomfortable part. I don't like too many compliments and I don't like to be put on blast, Rihanna explained, but that's not all. Rihanna also revealed that she was no longer in touch with Drake, and she made it clear they're not even friends. We don't have a friendship now. But we're not enemies either. Ignoring Rihanna's disinterest, Drake persisted in discussing her as if they were a couple. In 2018, on HBO's The Shop, he confessed to daydreaming about starting a family with her, despite becoming a father to his son, Adonis, amid distractions. He admitted his ideal fairy tale involved settling down with Rihanna.
I end up in this situation where where I don't have the fairy tale, like, oh, Drake started a family with Rihanna, and like, this is like so perfect. Or like, Drake, it's like, it looks so good on paper. I wanted that too. And I didn't get it too. By the way,
Rihanna never claimed Drake, but he still had unrealistic expectations. After Drake's hidden son was exposed, Rihanna distanced herself quietly. Now, following Drake's unprovoked diss on his latest album, rumors suggest Rihanna and Kendrick Lamar are teaming up to expose him further. Despite Kendrick's prior allegations, Rihanna's insight into Drake's problematic behavior towards women could bring new revelations. Drake befriended 14-year-old Millie Bobby Brown, texting her regularly and taking her on dinner dates. New rumors swirl about Drake's behavior with young women.
Drake? He wants to see me? And I was like, okay, we're going. And honestly, we text all the time now. We just text each other the other day, and he was like, I miss you so much. I was like, I miss you more. We went to dinner afterwards, and we had dinner the next day, and then we met in Sydney. What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say? You know, that stays in the text message.
Kendrick Lamar's diss track, Meet the Grams, calls out Drake, likening him to Harvey Weinstein and addressing his mother, Sandra, saying, Sandra, sit down. What I'm about to say is heavy now. Listen, your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think men like him should die. Him and Weinstein should get effed up in a cell for the rest of their life. He hates black women, hypersexualize them with kinks of a Nimo fetish. Kendrick's accusations against Drake, including comparisons to Harvey Weinstein, suggest he has substantial evidence. Allegations surfaced online, including claims that Drake makes women do degrading acts with dog bowls. While these are unproven, the consistency of the claims raises questions about their validity. I swear to God, I am not making this up. About 4 and 5 years ago, a model I knew from Toronto said Drake made girls puke in dog bowls for him. If you check my comment history, I even said if Kendrick brought up Drake having sick tendencies, he was done for. Fans noticed Drake's album For All the Dogs parallels his treatment of women. In first-person shooter, he compares women to sardines and depicts them with dog name tags in the video. Additionally, he allegedly settled a lawsuit with a model for $350,000, which included disturbing details. In 2017, IG model Lana Morris accused Drake of SA during his Boy Meets World tour in the UK. Drake forced me to perform oral on him. It wasn't your ordinary oral, it was more of a fetish. And then she said Drake allegedly told her to spit into a cup until he had measured it. However, Drake quickly swept this under the rug, and according to the Daily Mail, he reportedly paid Morris $350,000 to settle. Kendrick pointed out that Drake associates with ex-offenders like Travis Savory, also known as Baka or Baka Not Nice. Baka faced charges of sex trafficking and assault in 2014, but served only 6 months due to alleged threats against the victim, who was forced to drop the case and leave Toronto.
I think it's really interesting that the woman who initially accused Baka of forcing her into prostitution, who was also going to bring human trafficking charges against him, then dropped those charges, only keeping the assault charges. And it's interesting because her lawyer says that, you know, she was not coerced, that they were not in contact, but she did move out of Toronto while this was happening. Now guys, I'm not here to just throw theories at the wall to see which one sticks. I am just curious, as somebody who is a bit knowledgeable about what can happen behind the scenes. I think we can all put on our investigator caps and just start to question what were the circumstances that made her decide to not testify against her abuser, and what were the circumstances that drove her decision to move out of Toronto, the very city where Baka and his guy Drake are, you know, that's their city, that's their mecca. I don't know any details of this, and I'm not saying anything is anything. I'm just saying that if I had enemies in the OVO camp, I would not want to be in Toronto, where they have such a hold over the culture, the society, and probably...
After Baka's release, Drake publicly supported him in a now-deleted Instagram post. Despite Baka's guilty plea, Drake signed him to his record label, OVO Sound, in 2017. Speculation about Drake's character, prompted by Kendrick's diss track, continues. Numerous accusations swirl around Drake, prompting scrutiny. Despite his fame, Drake has never publicly dated anyone, and many women who have dealt with him have distanced themselves. Rihanna's rumored collaboration with Kendrick Lamar could reveal more about Drake's secrets. Even his diehard fans are questioning his behavior. On a serious note, ignoring the Drake stories is how we got Diddy and R. Kelly. What did Cat Williams say? Big D deviants are about to answer for everything they do. Don't be shocked in the future if we see the Canadian authorities raiding his crib. And another fan added, "In fact, I think Drake makes great music. He was one of my favorite artists until he changed his style, but I always said he's a weirdo and needs to be investigated." Excited about the Rihanna-Kendrick collaboration, which could reveal more about Drake's behavior. The allegations against Drake are serious and need investigation. Share your thoughts below and watch the next video.